It's time now to take a look at this excerpt of The Crisis, number 1, by Thomas Paine. This is a persuasive essay, and let me give you just a little bit of historical background. This was written at the very beginning of the Revolution, the American Revolution, when it wasn't even for certain that America was going to have a revolution. The British were already in America, and there were already some skirmishes, some fighting. There had been some confrontations, but there wasn't a full out-and-out war. There were still many, many people that were on the side of Britain, thinking that America should just submit to the British demands and remain colonies of that country. Others, of course, were very, very much against that and wanting to be free. As you read this excerpt now of Paine's Crisis, I want you to think about these things. What kind of appeal does Paine make? Is he appealing to emotion or to logic, or both? What points does he make? And there'll be a point with every paragraph, and an overall point to the entire essay as well. What rhetorical devices does he use? I'm introducing now to you this term, rhetorical devices. Rhetorical devices are things that authors and speakers use in persuasive writings and speeches to make their points. For example, one that you're going to see in this essay and that I want you to pay attention to, one device is the compare and contrast. In this case, we'll be comparing. Look at the things he says here in this first paragraph. Tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered. Yet we have this consolation with us, that the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. What we obtain too cheap, we esteem too lightly. Heaven knows how to put a proper price upon its goods. It would be strange indeed if so celestial an article as freedom should not be highly rated. Okay, do you see any contrasts here and comparisons? Here we have tyranny like hell being compared and contrasted to freedom, which is like heaven or celestial. There's a contrast there. Do you see any others? What about the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph? That contrast there. You'll find many of those, and Paine does use this device quite a bit in this essay. Look for that and for the other points that he makes as you read now Thomas Paine's The Crisis, number 1.